Shalom my friends, and welcome to me Putzin about, where the entire point is, well, there is no real point. As I'd said, I am just putzing about with Scribblenauts Unlimited for the PC. Now, I've honestly always loved the Scribblenauts series. I've always wanted to play it a bit, but since I'm not much of a handheld or console gamer, I never really played a whole lot of it. However, since once I learned this game was coming to Steam, I figured, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. And obviously I did, and here I am. Obviously you're still playing as Maxwell, the little guy from Scribblenauts, and I honestly just want to test just how unlimited is the unlimited part of Scribblenauts. So let's do something real simple, shall we? Just create something very quick by hitting the enter button, and now you will learn just how bad I am at spelling. Apple, nice and easy. Alright, let's be a little bit more complex, shall we? Polka dot. Apple. It looks exactly like the other apple. So, guess we're at fail number 1. Okay, how about a big apple? I'd say that's a big apple. A giant apple is even slightly bigger. Okay, so it looks like they're... That's so cute. That's something going for it right now, so let's see if we can get a bit more complex with our apple, shall we? We shall make it a... So we have a... Let's see exactly how this one reacts, however... Oh my goodness, I'm getting attacked by an apple! That is a rotten apple if I've ever seen one. We need something to defend ourselves with. What shall we use? What's one way to get rid of an apple? Oh, I know. When you select an item, you get this little option menu where you can choose either we can head into the notepad, add adjectives, and remove all that, or we can just give it the flamethrower. Honestly, I don't know about you, but I would not give a killer apple a flamethrower. That sounds like a very bad idea. And that looked like it worked fairly well. So, looks like Maxwell is actually fairly decent with a flamethrower. That is good to know. I will not give him weapons in the future, but let's see, what else do we have going for us right now? Oh my goodness, that also did not work. I should not have given up my flamethrower. Right, we need something to defend ourselves against this demon. How about we use its arch nemesis, an angel? Okay, angel, save me from the demon! And it's actually working. Let's see if we can make something else going on here. We can make a demon knight. That's good. What if we can do the same here? Yes, yes we can. So it looks like we have some ways of dealing with these guys, but let's see what else we can possibly do here, such as... Let's see if we can make something to make the scenery a bit better. Let's make a forest. Looks good, but what does a forest need? How about some way to get rid of it with a lumberjack? Looks like... That looks like things are just flying out of the sky now, unfortunately. The lumberjack doesn't seem too perplexed by this forest, though. So let's give him an axe to use, see what he does with this. He obviously does not care about the forest at all. So he is doing a very poor job at what I was expecting for him. How about we see how he reacts to this, shall we? Angry flying So we can apparently easily make things very angry, but let us fend ourselves off from the give myself a halo, give myself some wings, and let us take down the evil forest. Come over here, forest. I shall smite thee. So apparently I do a... Where'd you come from, bird? Whatever, I'm gonna go kill you now. Go away. Haha! I am evil. Looks like I'm still just set as Maxwell, though. I could have sworn your title would change over time. Oh well. While we're here playing around, we know we can make a bird. See, what happens if we make it a plural? No, we cannot use a plural of bird, but this isn't too much of a problem. We can make An eagle? How will you react? Will you eat the... Yeah, oh my goodness, you are eating the birds. You are not nice, Mr. Eagle. This is your reward. So it looks like we gave him what for daring to destroy those poor birdies. I am now going to... Can I eat the chicken? Can I eat... No, I cannot eat the chicken. Oh well. Oh well, let's find someone who will be able to eat the chicken. And you know where it has to go from here. We have a Velociraptor. Eat the chicken! Haha! And now what? Oh my goodness! No, 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 don't... Okay, so, bad idea. Velociraptors are not your friends, so I'm going to put some wings on, keep away from Mr. Velociraptor. I think we should give him a friend for being such a jerk. What say you to the... How about this? Have your friend, the Tyrannus... Okay, you are... I do not trust... Yes, let's just pet the Tyrannosaurus, which didn't seem to calm his nerves. Let's see if we can make him a nice Tyrannosaurus. Oh my god! No, you are not friendly. Why'd you bite me? Why'd you... Oh, now you're friendly. And apparently, by giving myself wings, I can ride this Tyrannosaurus, and somehow I can actually pick him up. But can he use animal? Ah, I can make him bite for me. That's nice. But what happens when you fall? Nothing at all. But I wonder, what else can we do? Let's make a friendly... Let's give him some more friends. A friendly Velociraptor. What will happen? Absolutely nothing, because they are nice. But are they going to be so nice when we bring in the Dark God? Come on, Cthulhu, show me what you're made of, and ride that Tyrannosaurus Rex! Okay, I was not expecting that to happen, but... So, okay, it looks like bringing out the old one, Cthulhu, who is now trying to kill my sister, Lily. She's an NPC. That won't work, my friend. Actually, I wonder. We now have edible beef, which I still am unable to eat, but the dark... Well, he can eat it. That's all well and good. What can we do to get rid of the dark one? The great old one who's trying to eat my sister for some reason. How about we change his behavior? And we have a friendly dancing Cthulhu, which sounds like everyone can enjoy. And we'll get rid of you, though. I don't want you anymore. How about... something that looks like a very bad idea. And it was. But you're on fire, so eventually you're actually going to die. Let's see if I can do something real quick now that I'm thinking about it. Make him fireproof. And now I put out his fire, so I guess that's a good thing. And he's following me around everywhere, so this was a horrible, horrible idea. But let's see if I can find something that's an even worse idea to protect me. How about we use a... Haha! Defend me! Oh god, everything went wrong! Okay, that did not work quite as planned. I'm going to put my halo on real quick. What can we use to defend ourselves from the very bad... Screw it, I'm going to leave that there. From the very bad idea, which we still have an angry chainsaw on the loose. How about a... alien, protect me! You are completely useless. Are you attacking the flamethrower? Because that seems like a very bad idea. Just like attacking me is a very bad idea. I'm going to pick this up. I'm not going to actually defend myself just yet. Let's spawn something to protect me. We have a Spice Marine. Our Spice Marine is going to have to defend us, so go forward, my You don't look much like a space marine. I guess we'll... Go on, defend me! Go! He must be one of the older generations, because last I checked, space marines were actually kind of durable. How about this? We'll try and make him something that will actually... I don't know what a saps marine is, and I don't think... As I said, people, I do not know how to spell. A healthy space marine. You, spawn there. I will give you my sword. Well, that didn't go as planned. Okay, I think we need to find some better way to defend myself. How about we give... I am going to take it on... Oh! Okay, this was a very bad idea. The chainsaw so far can kill marines. I'm guessing they must have some... They must be... it must be a power weapon or something. But can it defend against the flamethrower? No, it cannot. So, apparently the flamethrower is the cure for all problems. Oh, by the way, that's your brother Edwin. You meet him in the beginning. Anyway. Alright. Might as well get rid of this forest real quick. It is on fire, so that's all well and good. So far, it looks like we got quite the ability to work with stuff here. I wonder if we can get some protection before we fight a couple more things. A Kevlar... Seriously? Kevlar doesn't work? Everyone should know what Kevlar is nowadays. Alright, fine. How about this? Looks like that works, and this is a Kevlar vest, but they should tie into one another. Oh well. Oh, by the way, Bambi, by the way, you're fired. That worked. Alright, looks like so it looks like you do have a lot of control, and you actually also have the ability over here to edit objects and create your own, if you so wish. I think I'll show that next time, rather than just playing around and making crazy things such as... I meant to put the Jolly Green Giant, but he will... Oh my goodness! Things are still going horribly wrong. I shall set him on... Oh my goodness, he's immune to fire. Okay, quick. Before... What the heck? Okay, yes. Can I edit you? Ow, my... Okay, so for... Unfortunately, you are immune to fire. But let's see if I can... There. Will you stop trying to kill me now? Yes, you will. Here, have a halo. Okay, so the Jolly Green Giant is now friendly. And he's not immune to the flamethrower. That's what you get, buddy! So, apparently, you can come up with quite a lot of things that are quite amusing. Some of them are better ideas than others. And I don't think I'm going to make any giant angry chainsaws in the future. I highly recommend against that, because that was not a pleasant experience for anyone involved. I am disappointed by the Space Marine, or the Spice Marine. But actually, while we're on that topic, actually. Okay. How about a... No Sluggaboy. Okay, how about... No. Okay, well, we can't make a knob, but we can make a noob. What does a noob look? Well, that's awfully entertaining. So this is what the dreaded noob that you play with on online games looks like. And we can only do one thing to noobs. Burn them. And it's highly effective. Imagine that. Anyway, as I was saying, let's see. While we're on the subject of Spice Marines and orcs... No corn, but what is a crumph? I have no idea what this is. And I don't want it because it's not a flamethrower. Alright, so there's no god of blood. How about the god of stagnation? No, there's no god of stagnation. No god of pleasure. How about the god of change? No. There's no lord of change. Wow, this thing is actually starting to make me kind of sad. Okay, let's go on a limb here. The void dragon. Do you have the... No, you do not have a void dragon. You have a varied dragon. Hi, how you doing? Are you gonna eat me too? No, you're not. So instead, haha! You're considered a vehicle. And I now have a flying flame... I have 2 flying flamethrowers. This is redundancy added... What the hell just happened? A random invisible man. That's all well and... What has science done? Ooh, I know. Hey, Collard Greens, have a flamethrower. This seems like it's going to be a very bad idea in the future. So, looks like I'm going to need to actually get a random fortune teller. Okay, I'm now bored with the randomness, so you're fired. Literally. So, never give me a flamethrower because things will be bad. But, so you can actually, it looks like you can have some fun creating things. Isn't quite as varied as I'd like, but what I think I'm going to need to do is I'm going to go to the object editor, show you that next time, and see what I can actually create. So this was me simply putzing about with Scribblenauts Unlimited. If you want, I'll create some more episodes out after the object editor and see what else I can do in this game. And maybe even show you some solutions if any of you want it. So thank you guys very much for watching. Shalom, and until next time. Brrr.